Hey everybody, it's your girl Angie. Oh, look at my nails on camera. They look weird. The little crystal. I don't know what it is, but welcome back to Kiss My Cheeks TV. I am back. You all know I went away to Atlanta over the weekend. It was my sister's birthday. We went to the Breezy Bowl. I do have a Breezy Bowl story time that I will set up for you all, but tonight it's about the challenge. I have caught up and I'm ready to talk about it. Now, for all of my challenge and Big Brother fans, I am extremely behind on Big Brother. I know what's going on via Twitter, but other than that, I have not watched the episode. I have no clue who's going home tonight. And football is back tonight, and I'm watching the game. So I'll probably just catch up on Twitter. Y'all can send me a DM, tell me who go home, but we will catch up on Big Brother soon. But anyway, let's talk about the challenge. Let's start with the last week, just a little bit, and then we're going to touch on this week because this week really kind of pissed me off, and I want to know if we're all on the same wavelength of the challenge. Number one, I want to say this. I love this season. I love this season. Every episode I have been entertained. Every episode people have been playing the game. There is no vacation alliance telling everybody what to do. I'm highly entertained. Hey, Dabu. So with that being said, they still piss me off. But I'm enjoying this season, and I hope MTV sticks with the blueprint of this cast. Like, half of these new threats need to come back for 42, and half of the vets need to go ahead and retire. Go sit up over there on All Stars or sit at home and watch it on the TV like the rest of us. Get y'all a podcast and talk about it, but it's time for 75% of y'all to sit down. But anyway, last week's episode, I forgot what they did, but I know Olivia was talking her ish about being the hangnail. Oh, I remember last week was the football challenge. It was him. That's the new Marlon Wayans. You glad it's pregnant? Look, I'm gonna touch on Olivia because I'm not mad at Olivia at all. But let me put a star by this comment so I can remember to come back and talk about Olivia. But anyway, so last week was the Him Challenge supporting Marlon Wayne's new movie about football, and people will do anything for the fame of football and to be the greatest, whatever. I can't wait to go see that. I love Marlon Wayans and I love football, so I definitely want to see that. I still forgot what the daily challenge was. But anyway, Derek Chavez lost. I know that. I know he lost. And Derek was talking big stuff. Derek was talking big-ish last week, talking about he want to go against Jeremy or Will. You just if you wanted to go home, Derek, just say that. That's all you had to say. Just pack your bag and go home. People quit on the challenge all the time. That's all you had to say. But see, you ain't want TJ to say, see you never. Because see, TJ don't like quitters. But I didn't understand Derek, who has played this safe game for the most part. Like, Derek is very athletic. I think Derek has either never got the shine to show his athleticism, or he's always just played a scared game where he just wants to be the girls' friends and socialize with the girls and, you know, whatever. So it surprised me that he was like, I want to take a big swing and I want to go against Jeremy or Will. when you know it's football week. Now, I wasn't expecting that hall brawl, but we know it's football week. And hey, Dr. Ivy Girl. Hey, AM. Shout out to production. These daily challenges and eliminations have been really good so far. Because we got to be halfway through the season, almost halfway through. I'm telling you, I'm really highly entertained. I ain't seen damn puzzles. Y'all making them work in these eliminations, and I'm here for it. So the house is kind of like they don't want to throw in Jeremy because Ashley and her feelings like, oh, you cool with me being a hangnail? And I'm with Ashley. I don't want to be a hangnail. So, but now after this week's episode, I'm starting to get a second feeling about this hangnail situation. We're going to get into that as well. So Ashley is bitching and complaining like she always do about not wanting to be the hangnail. Mind you, I ain't too mad at Ashley for that. But it's been a long time. It has been. Y'all see I ain't in my house and the Wi-Fi is shaky over here. We just gonna go ahead and hurry up and talk about it before the Wi-Fi get to shaking. But anyway, so Olivia is out there popping her gums, talking about being a hangnail ain't no big deal. Like, if y'all made me the hangnail, I wouldn't give a damn. I'm gonna do what I gotta do. And if y'all vote me in, I'm just gonna get an elimination. And she just popping and popping and popping because Olivia thinks she the big ish on campus. Mind you, Olivia is the big ish on campus. Now that Bananas is gone and Cara left, I forgot why Cara left. I think it has something to do with her mom. I don't know what's going on with her mom. It sounds so bad to say I ain't care enough to really research, but prayers out to Cara's mom or whatever happened and condolences, whatever. I don't know. I hope it ain't no condolences, but Cara had to leave, something to do with her mom. But I think a lot of the heavyweights are gone. Yeah, it's time for Olivia to run the game. Oh, her mom passed. I'm so sorry. I was hoping that wasn't the case. I'm sorry, Cara, because I hate some of the stuff you say, Cara. I hate some of the stuff you say. Oh, I really hate y'all telling me all this. I hate bad news. But condolences. I still love Cara, though. I hate the stuff that you have said recently. But Cara, I still love Cara. So I'm so sorry to hear that. Cara, you had to do what you had to do. Yes. Condolences. But back to the game. The heavy hitters are gone. Like, to me, the faces of the challenge that we know, like Cara's, the Bananas, CT's still there, but is he? CT ain't doing nothing but getting a check. They could have gave CT that check and let CT stay at home, but we ain't to the next episode. We on this last week. We ain't got to me reading CT yet. Double, can I get to my opinion on last week before we start reading everybody from this week? But anyway, Olivia got to popping her gums and they voted her partner Ben in elimination. And I didn't know Ben was that tiny. I guess he's some kind of boxer. Mind you, I didn't know Ben was on the show till he won a daily with Michaela. I was like, who was this? I didn't even know he was on the show. So Ben going home means absolutely nothing to me. Bye. I don't care. Shout out to Derek. He does have experience with hall brawls. So he knew how to hit. He was lowering that shoulder and knocking Ben's ass back. And Derek is a runner. He is fast. I knew Derek was a runner, but I didn't know he was that fast. He was running his little ass off around that hall brawl circle. So Derek won the elimination, which is great for the vets because the vets are now, they saved a person. They were already down 2, so now they're only down 1. And you can do without Derek. I was kind of upset. What y'all think about Janae coming back? I forgot that Janae came in to replace Cara. To me, Janae ain't no Cara. Like, that ain't no upgrade. She ain't no slouch. She ain't no Anissa. But she ain't no Cara neither. I mean, I guess. Right, I can do without Janae on the flagship. Then stay over there on the All Stars, girl. Stay over there. But Janae is here. I don't think she'll stay long. I think as soon as it's time for the vets to really have to go in, she's their layup unless it's a puzzle. Like I don't see Janae beating any of the girls here in elimination. No, I don't see it. But anyway, Janae is back and they saved her. Really, Michaela let I forgot Michaela's partner from last week, but whoever won with Michaela, shout out to my girl Michaela winning 2 dailies in a row. I'm telling Michaela is my girl. I want Michaela to win it all. I really don't give a damn about nobody else, Michaela or Turbo. But shout out to them. But shout out to my girl Michaela for winning 2 dailies in a row. But her partner wanted to save Leo, which happened to be Johnny's partner that week. That's why Johnny was sick. I'm sick of Johnny. Dabu, I'm not reading all that because we done already shaded Janae enough over that MJ situation. And like I said a season ago, if her husband don't care, why we care? Right. If her husband don't care, we can't care. Anyway, y'all don't get me to cutting up. Don't get me to cutting up because I got to be off of here at a certain time as well. Anyway, let's go ahead and fast forward to this week's challenge. I really don't want to talk about the challenge. I kind of want to talk about the setup because Olivia ass is the hangnail. That's what your ass get, Olivia. You never volunteer for none of that. I don't understand why Olivia thought she has so much power in the house that they wouldn't vote her ass in. One, you're a vet. I don't think the threats care about that UK stuff no more. You're a vet. So they want the vets out. Two, the vets know you working with a lot of the threats. So they don't trust you either. Olivia, you were the wrong person to be popping your gums talking about you want to be the hangnail. The only person in that house that you can 100% trust is Theo, your baby daddy. And you can't halfway trust them neither. But anyway, that ain't, we ain't gonna throw our situations on Olivia. Your baby daddy. Two, maybe Izzy. And three, let's just go ahead and talk out of order. When did Olivia and Anissa become so cool? Because I promise, I know Anissa was cool with Tori. I know Anissa, I don't recall ever Anissa and Olivia being in a working alliance and being, that's my number one, that's my day one. I ain't gonna never vote against Olivia. I ain't never gonna vote against Anissa. Like, do every season Anissa just show up and go eeny, meeny, miny, mo? Like, I don't never recall Olivia and Anissa working together. Ever. Matter of fact, the Vacation Alliance was the ones who threw Olivia in about 4-5 times a season. AM is cutting up in the chat. What? I think Prime CT was 240. Muscle. Not baby back ribs. Oh Lord. AM, stop cutting up. I'm here for it. Don't stop cutting up. We're gonna get to CT. Let's go ahead and get to CT. Unless y'all can tell me how Olivia and Anissa became friends. My memory is bad. I don't ever recall it. I know Anissa is like an honorary member of the Vacation Alliance because of Tori, but Olivia was never there. I don't know. What y'all say? Didn't Anissa... Ooh. Didn't Anissa bang Maurice's brother? She did. And then snitched about Olivia talking shit about her. Right, she did. Anissa is no one's friend. Y'all should have voted. If Anissa was in elimination, Leka would still be here. If Anissa would have been voted in elimination, Neka would have still been here. And y'all still would have got rid of a vet. And y'all still would have got rid of a partner that's not that good. I mean, Anissa did climb her ass up that ladder, though, which is more we can say for others. She did snitch on Olivia. I cannot have, hey dreadful Ruby, I cannot have friends like that. I cannot have friends who do me dirty and then, oh, you apologize. That's cool. I'm never giving you a second chance. I hope Anissa snake Olivia again. I do, because Olivia, that's what you get for forgiving her ass. And when did they make up? This is only season 41. Anissa did get her ass up that ladder. Anissa does look good. Anissa did put in work. Was she working out with Rachel Fitness? I think that's Josh that works out with Rachel, but whoever she was working out with, Anissa does look good, but she could still go on over there to the All Stars or stay over there on her that podcast I don't listen to. Either way, what else y'all got to say? Last time I checked, Olivia and Anissa had beef. Right, I thought so too. Anissa's social game has not changed nor improved since her debut season. Lord have mercy. Right. How she managed to now be Olivia's bestie over everybody. Like, I can see her being best. Like how Leroy stood up and said, I've been doing the challenge all this time with Nani. So anybody but, well, we know Leroy been Nani. But how Leroy was like, I've been doing this with Anissa. So anybody but Anissa. Like, I don't get it. Whatever. Olivia knows Anissa is close with production. Oh, this was a business decision. I peep Olivia for who she is. Hey, Charles, you're not watching the show, but thank you for stopping by. You should watch this season, though, Charles. This season is good. This season is good. But let's move on. We're applauding Anissa for doing more than what CT did. And let's just go ahead and get there since we're talking about it. So the daily challenge, you got to swim out to a ladder, climb the ladder, go across the balance beam, do a couple of obstacle courses that look like some Ninja Warrior type stuff, solve a puzzle, jump in the water, swim back, time. That's the challenge. I really liked the challenge. It was physical. It reminded me of old school challenge dailies where you actually had to do something and not just a puzzle. It was good. I thought more people would not be able to do it, but surprisingly, 95% of the cast did it. Now, let's jump to CT first. Production, y'all, I can curse now. Production, y'all, full of shit. Full of the S, the H, the I, and the T. All capitalized. Because, yes, CT had a really bad fall a season or two ago. You know, I'll be forgetting the seasons. And he had to go home early because he fell kind of weird in the water. But Leroy almost died in Heights Over Water. Remember they put all them soaps all over the cars and they had to play hopscotch on top of soapy cars, and Leroy hit that car and did a couple of somersaults, and then bam, and he landed face down in the water, and we thought he was dead, or at least passed out. He was passed out, and Leroy still got his ass up there and did it. Now, Angie, check yourself. You can't put nothing past nobody fear, but I feel like these confessionals are done after the daily. So it seems like that was a good excuse after the fact for why you couldn't do the daily. Now, do I think CT threw it so Leka could go in? No. I don't think CT has any issues with Leka and just wanted Leka to be the one to go into the daily. I don't think he threw it. I also don't think his ass was scared. I just think he's too out of shape to be on here this season. And I think he gave it his all, but I think he just couldn't pull his body weight up on that ladder. And it is what it is. Very unfortunate for Leka. I hate it for Leka. What y'all think? Let me know in the chat. What y'all voting? He threw it or he just couldn't pull himself up? Now, Miguel is cutting him now. Let's see. Let's be real. CT had a bad fall. Oh, 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 Miguel. Because he was overweight last season too. Ooh, miss me with the PTSD. How you get all the way right? I don't think it was PTSD. I think that was production saying, let's roll with it. What happened last season? We'll put all the footage up and you just talking to confessionals. I don't think he was that scared. And this, like Turbo clocked it. If it was a male elimination day, CT would have been all up and down that ladder and obstacle course. Up, down, around, through, to and fro. He would have done it if it was a male elimination day. I think because it was a female elimination day, he didn't really care. He doesn't have any ties to Leka. I don't think he was trying to throw Leka under the bus, but he doesn't have any ties to Leka. He didn't care. Now, maybe if Kara was still there and he was partnered up with Kara, he might have would have tried more on the daily. But I think because it was Leka, he didn't try as hard. And then at some point, he just couldn't do it. At some point, he gassed out and he couldn't do it. Miguel, I thought I was shady. They tried to make it look like CT threw it. CT made it look like he threw it because he was just in the water. And then at the end of it, he wanted to try to help her out with the puzzle. Sir, please. TJ said from the very beginning, both of you have to jump from the top and swim. He didn't say one of y'all could go up there and do the whole obstacle course, the puzzle, and then time in. He said both of you all had to jump from the top. So whatever CT was doing in the water floating was very performative. They already knew because he didn't climb his ass up there. All everybody else had to do was at least climb to the top, and they weren't in the bottom. As much as they wanted to say Easy and them should have been in the bottom, Easy and them climbed up there and had damn near all their puzzle pieces. They just didn't do it fast enough. Absolutely not. Who cares if Leka finished the puzzle? CT never got his ass up there. He has been performing. Does he have any points? Anissa has to have something on someone in production. She not some right. She's right. She's in her zone of I'm just showing up for the check. Like Ashley and Nani about to make her work for this check in a week or two whenever they get into it. But she doesn't get into it with anybody. She just rides the wave of her vacation crew. She rides the wave of being the OG of OGs. And I feel like people don't throw her in elimination because, yeah, we're going to let you run the final because we could beat you. We don't care. Unless it's a partnership situation. If we got to be your partner, we throwing you in elimination. But if we ain't got to be your partner, you can run the final, girl. But anyway, that's my thoughts on CT. I see you, Charles. Not CT, the new Big Easy. They might as well let Big D come over here and climb up the thing. If y'all gonna let CT come up here doing it out of shape like that, because at least Big D is in the gym. Right. Anissa beat CT in episode 1. He came in dead last episode 1. Like, sir, just go home. Just go home. Let's be real. If it was a guy's day, he would have had his ass up there. He would have. If we're going to say Anissa and Veronica should be on All Stars, I said it too. Dabu, I said it at the beginning. I said 85% of these vets need to go ahead over there to All Stars or stick to their podcast because we tired of it. I really like the new threats. They did a good job picking messy ass threats. Now, the only thing y'all new threats don't have on Old School Challenge is the hookups. That's it. Old School Challenge, they used to party and hook up and switch partners and have all kind of foolishness. That's all y'all missing. Because y'all got the arguing, the fussing, and fighting over foolishness. But we just need some good old messy hookups. And MTV, y'all back in the game. Y'all back in the game because I'm talking out of order. We gonna get back to Turbo cussing out CT. I like Sydney and Lee. Lord Leo. Sydney and Leo won the daily. Sydney finally backed up her mouth, all the ish she was talking, and they made a big move. I feel like the bigger move would have been Ashley. Like, to me, throwing in Anissa is like saying we want to guarantee Olivia go in. But I feel like you should have pulled a Vive. Because if you was gonna throw in Anissa, you should have made sure Anissa went into elimination and went home. But whatever. Cedric is a beast. D, I can see her being a future challenge beast. Who else do I really like of the new threats? I love Izzy. Izzy is a future face of the challenge. I like Gabe, Will. I like all the new threats. You can leave America. She ain't got to come back. I don't give a damn if she did make it up the ladder and y'all cheer for her. America could go. I even like the new UK girls, Tay. Is it Adriana? They've been doing the damn thing and they talking their shit and I like it. I like it. I love Leka. Leka has to come back. The fact that Leka outperformed everyone in this daily because Leka climbed the ladder, did all 5 Ninja Warrior things, solved the puzzle, and swam back probably faster than Leroy and Izzy did it together. All CT had to do was climb the fucking ladder. Leka has to come back. I like Turbo and his angels. Is that what they call them? Turbo, Leka, Michaela, D? I ain't taking no notes. But yes, MTV, y'all got something here. Don't let these hating ass vets, because you see the vets all on Twitter talking about they ain't that entertaining. They ain't. Look, these new threats, I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Even Leo talking all around the corner ass. I'm here for it. But anyway, so for the most part, everyone else did the daily except for Leroy and Izzy timed out because they didn't finish in time. Shout out to was it Leo or was it Cedric? One of them who pulled the net all the way to them and pulled it up and grabbed the puzzle piece. Smart. I'm happy they went last so nobody else could copy that. Really good. And then I believe it was Aviv and Cedric and Sydney and Leo who were tied for the tops. And then of course the rookie team. I'm happy the rookie team won it because I don't think Aviv have the kind of pull. But I don't think Aviv and Cedric would have pulled Anissa. Maybe. I don't think Aviv give a damn about Anissa. But I think Aviv would have pushed for a threat to go in instead of a vet. But who cares? Let's see what else y'all talking about so we could talk about Turbo and then we could talk about the elimination. Right. TJ should have flipped it and said it's going to be a double guys day. Olivia, your ass still a hangnail, but CT should have had to go into elimination. I hated that for Leka. I mean, we've seen it happen plenty of times in the past where some of our faves had to go home because of something their partner did or because their partner quit, then they had to go home. So it happens. I just hate that it happened to Leka the way it happened to Leka. Now, Dreadful, let's get to this. I'm with Turbo. I don't think he threw it, but I don't think he should have come. Oh, what? This is what I want to say about the elimination and why MTV kind of pissed me off. I'm going to have to come back and look at all y'all comments because I can't keep reading them. Oh, yes, we're going to see Nani getting us some good old hookup points next week. Are we even playing on the app? I don't even think I set it up. Are y'all playing on the app? I don't think I set a team up. It's been the craziest summer. Like, prayerfully, pray for me, y'all. When the challenge comes back the next time, I'll be in my house. I'll be more at peace, not as much going on. But I didn't even set up a team this time, but I know I put the link out there for people who wanted to play. Um ooh, y'all don't like Jeremy? Jeremy AM Jeremy is like a Horacio as when it comes to screen time. Like Jeremy isn't doing anything to grab the attention of the cameras. But I do think if push came to shove, he wouldn't be a pushover like Horacio and just vote. Like Horacio used to just throw his damn self in because he was scared to vote somebody else in. So I don't think that's Jeremy, but Jeremy is not grabbing. Like Jeremy should be the one hooking up with Nani because that's what you need. Do Jeremy got a girlfriend back at home? Y'all new threats got to come on here single and get y'all some hookup points. Right. He's not quite Horacio. I still will take Jeremy over Horacio. He does have a girlfriend. You got to dump her. You either got to dump her or get her a gig on the challenge too because it's boring. Anyway, so we get back in the house, and what I love about Turbo is they was all in the kitchen talking shit about CT, and CT walked in and Turbo quickly pivoted and told CT all the shit he was talking about him. He said, yo ass, Turbo did accuse him of throwing it, and I don't think he threw it. I think CT was embarrassed because I don't think he threw it. I think he really couldn't get his ass up there. But CT, you've been on the challenge just as long as the bananas and the Anisas of it all. You know these kind of challenges are what you do. And you knew what kind of shape you was in when you got to the airport. You could have said no. You could have said, this ain't no staple season. You already did 40. Hey, Lemon Kush Pepper. You could have said, look, I'm going to sit out 41. CT is 45. He is my age. And you know I ain't getting my ass up that ladder. Yeah, it's time for you to say no thank you, CT. You ain't got no podcast equipment. All you need is the laptop. That's all I got. Go ahead and get you a laptop, get you a little green screen or something, and get on the podcast and get to talking like bananas in them, because this just isn't in your cars no more. And I ain't gonna say nothing about your weight because I get it. I get it, CT. But we got to give you the same thing we've been giving Anissa. We can't just be like, oh, CT a legend. Yeah, he a legend, but I mean, sometimes legends have to sit down. You can't do it forever. Not low-key 5 months pregnant. AMU was on his ass. AM is on CT's ass. But anyway, Turbo proceeds to cuss him out, and CT and Turbo have a moment, giving us what we need of the challenge. All the people in the house run because they want to see this huge fight between Turbo and CT, and the fight gave me everything I needed to be entertained on television. It did. Turbo said, don't bring your lazy fat ass back over here for season 42. That's pretty much what Turbo said. And CT like, whoa, we cool. You my brother. CT, he called everybody brother. Look, I like Turbo. I love that Turbo walked away. I love that Nani said, let him cool off. Because if you follow, what I love the most about Turbo is he was walking away and he's like, what's all this touching on me? Why are you touching me? Turbo was getting ready to whip your ass, CT. He was going to try. And I think Turbo quicker than you. He probably would have got a couple of licks in and ran. He was like, what's all this touching me, brother? Why are you touching me? I love Turbo. I really do. I really do. He got that temper on him, but Nani was there to be like, Let him cool off. And Nani said, look, you popped your shit. Now you said what you had to say. Now leave it alone. Yes, say what you got to say. Now leave it alone, Turbo. And I don't think CT ain't want no smoke with Turbo, but it is what it is. Your ass couldn't get up that ladder. Nani has been waiting to gun for CT since World Wars One, but everyone else was too scared. Nani is low key living for. She said it. Didn't she say it in confessional? She was like, "I'm here for this." She was like, "I'm here for this." Somebody said in the confessional, they was like, "I'm here for Turbo lighting up on CT's ass." It probably was Anissa. I'm sure Veronica was like, tap him some old Turbo. Like all the people that CT talked shit about in the past, all the people that CT said wasn't good enough to ever be his partner, the Nanis, the Big T's, the Anissas, the Veronicas, all those people are now looking at him like, Karma's a bitch. You see, don't nobody ever want to be his partner. He's always picked last. He's always picked last, and I don't think it's fair. Y'all need to throw his ass in elimination. If he would have had to do this running up and down the ramp and hopping back over, he would have lost. Now, where are we at on time? Because I do got to get off of here by a certain time. CT, right. CT really owes people a lot of apologies. Right. Veronica, Anissa, Eric, Cam. Right. He didn't even want to be Cam. He didn't even want to be Killer Cam's partner. He didn't even want to be Killer Cam's partner who went to the final her very first season. And if she didn't get caught up on one of them slow down things where they gave them I forgot what it was called that season, where somebody gave it to Cam that kind of pulled her back to have to do an extra challenge, she probably would have came in the top 1 or 2. Right. Anissa stay getting picked before CT. Right, Dabu, y'all got to put in the challenge. You know, I don't remember what happened on War of the Worlds 1. War of the Worlds 1. Let me think. What was War of the Worlds 1? That was not the one Rogan won. Was that the one where they flipped it on bananas and Ninja and Kara and them was running the game? That was the season Ninja and Kara and Paulie kind of took control of the game and still lost, or was that too? Damn it, y'all know I'll be forgetting. This is bad. I have a secondhand embarrassment for CT. I don't care. It's TV. It's TV, and this man getting paid a check to be embarrassed. I don't give a damn. Let's move on to what I have to say about this hangnail versus the elimination. I feel like production wanted to save Olivia. The elimination was strictly physical endurance and a lot of lower body leg strength, endurance in the legs. And just a day or two prior, I don't know the filming schedule. It might have been just a day ago or 2 days ago. I don't know how many days between the daily and the elimination. But Leka just gassed herself out. Leka was not only the only female, but the only person, period, to have to do that whole obstacle course by themselves. Everyone else had a partner who took 2 or 3 of those obstacles to do. Leka did that whole thing by herself, and she never dropped. So I know her legs were gassed. For her to have to show up to an elimination when her legs are gassed and Olivia was a hangnail and didn't have to do ish, I felt like production threw that elimination out there to save Olivia. Now that just could be me, because I really wanted Leka to stay over Olivia, or Leka to stay over Olivia. I could be reaching. I could be tripping. Because, you know, I said something on Twitter and everybody in the comments, oh, but bananas. I felt the same way with bananas. That daily, Gabe did not have to participate in. His legs and his arms were fresh. Bananas had to, well, that daily, Bananas didn't use his brain. He messed up that Sudoku. But he still had to participate in a daily and then to go into elimination against someone who didn't have to participate. Now, I feel like Gabe could have participated and he still would have whooped Bananas' ass. Can I have a conspiracy? I'm just mad. Yes, I am happy TJ made it clear he wants to see Leka back. I want to see Leka back. I want to see a lot of these threats back. I don't want season 42 to be the Vacation Alliance and a couple of new threats. No. MTV, y'all got the magic here. Now, I don't mind if Tori comes back or, a couple of people come back, but I need to see all these threats come back too. I didn't think Leka was boring at all. Leka won a daily. She made some decisions. She talked her shit. She got an alliance with Turbo and some other people. Like I thought Leka had a great season. And I think she will come back. Now let's talk about Leo real quick. I hated that she gassed out. And this is one of CT's pro tips that I did agree with. Like, girl, when you already in the lead, just maintain the lead. Like, if you see you 20 seconds ahead of Olivia, you ain't got to push. Take 10 seconds, catch your breath, and then keep going. As long as you stay a click ahead of Olivia, who cares if it's 1 or 2 seconds, you're ahead. And I think she had that basketball mentality of, I'm getting ready to crash out. And see, I do this all the time at the gym too. I do it all the time at the gym too. I be like, I'm about to jog. Just be happy I'm trying. I'll be like, I'm about to jog for 2 minutes straight and then walk a minute. Jog for 2 minutes, walk a minute. You don't know how long a minute is until you're exercising. Because you see, Leka gassed out at with 2 minutes and 49 seconds left. She wasn't even halfway done and she was gassing. You don't know how long that shit is until you really pushing it. So I be trying to jog them 2 minutes. I'll never get it. So I get it. Right. Interval training is where it's at. You do got to do, but them 2 minutes is hard. Them 2 minutes is hard because out of 30 seconds, I be feeling like I'm about to fly off the treadmill. I'm gonna get it. You got to keep practicing. I'm gonna eventually get them 2 minutes, but I get it. You be thinking I'm about to rush it. 5 minutes. I got this. You be forgetting how long 5 minutes is. But anyway, I want to say this about Olivia, and then we're gonna wrap it up because I have another engagement I have to be at 7. Lord, and everybody is calling me. I ain't got time. Don't look at the phone no more. What I want to say about Olivia, because I don't dislike Olivia. I've seen a lot of here's and there's in the comments. Lord Charles said running for an entire song. That's 2 minutes. The way these young people have a 2-minute song. What happened to back in the day when song was like 4 minutes, 30 seconds, and we could really get in the groove? By the time you get in the groove, the song is over. But anyway, Angie, I'm about to start talking about something else. Olivia. Let me hide this comment because I don't care nothing about Olivia. Well, I do care about Olivia. I like that a new person is getting the opportunity to run the game. Remember that season? We was just talking about it when Cara and Paulie got Bananas out and they got to run the game. Just because you get an opportunity to run the game don't mean you're going to win it. Matter of fact, everybody who did run the game outside of Bananas ain't win. Because remember one season, Leroy got his friend out and him and Cam ran the game and him and Cam ain't win shit. Who else? They let Jay run the season 1 year. That was a mess. His ass ain't even, did he make it to the final? I don't even think Jay made it to that final. Or did he lose in the final? Every year, I like to see different people have an opportunity to take the strategy of the game. I'm tired of seeing the vacation alliance strategy is extremely boring. Banana's strategy, we've just seen it so many times that I don't want to see it. So now it's Olivia and Theo's turn to kind of lead in the strategy of the game. So for that, Kara already proven. Well, Kara was already proven to win. I think Kara was trying to do it for her man, but Polly just gone ahead. Polly gone over there to the All Stars too, because it's just it's time for new people. Like if you ain't got it by now, you ain't gonna get it. Olivia isn't proven a winner, but Olivia, I think, is someone who can win. I think Olivia is someone who does take training for this seriously. I think she has proven to do well in finals, even though she has not won a final. I think Olivia can win. She just has to get there. And that's a lot of people's issues, is that they can't get there. And right, because if Olivia doesn't win this season, she's going to have to take 2 or 3 seasons off because she's pregnant. And then you got to, most people don't come back with a newborn. So, we'll see. I hope Olivia does win. No. I'm sorry, Olivia. I'm sorry. I almost got beside myself. As long as Michaela is on my TV screen, that's who I want to win. Now, Olivia, you can get you a cute little second place prize, and in a couple of years, you could try again. But as long as Michaela is on my screen, that's who I want to win. And I love Michaela's strategy too. Michaela does not play the friendly game. She's not. Michaela is a straight shooter. This is a job. Right, Michaela can't stand these people. This is a job to Michaela. Look, I'm bringing Survivor over here. This is what we got to do. I'm gonna be friends with the vets, and I'm gonna be cool with the threats, and then my Survivor people over here on the threats too. So however this game shake out, I'm gonna find me a way in the alliance. I love that for you, girl, Michaela. I love that for you. And Michaela can back her ish up, especially since these not partnership eliminations. Don't let it be the week. TJ, I'm telling you right now, I ain't gonna throw the TV because these ain't none of my TVs. But don't let it be the week where you want to have a double elimination and it be Michaela's week to go into elimination with some sorry ass partner and they lose it for her again. I'm gonna be pissed. Dabu, we ain't putting that in the atmosphere. We're not putting that in the atmosphere. I don't think Michaela is opposite of a girl's girl, because if you remember the USA, Michaela was down with her Survivor girls that season. She was a girl's girl. I just don't think she doesn't have any friends this season to be like, Michaela ain't gonna be a girl's girl to everybody. Now, if she cool with you, she down with you. Michaela doesn't have any friends this season, and that's fine. I hope she can make friends out of D, but Michaela don't trust D. Damn sure don't trust Sydney. Because Sydney, I think she'll throw her mama in a... Ooh, Charles. See, you know how you got a good friend who already know you. Charles knew I ain't set that damn line up. I gotta get off of here. Look, I gotta go. Because I have a meeting at 7 that I have to be present for. So I do got to set my big brother lineup. If y'all ain't set y'all lineup, y'all got 10 minutes. Let me go. I got to do it now because I'm going to forget. I'm going to forget that fast. With my big brother team. The bad thing is I don't even know who's going home. Everybody sitting on the block is on my fantasy team, but I have no clue who's going home. I'm just about to... I don't know. I got to take a few minutes to look at my big brother fantasy team real quick. So we're going to end this here. Now, I do have some more stuff to talk about over the weekend. I have a busy weekend. I am going to go live tomorrow. I'm going to see if Really B and the crew wants to talk Big Brother tomorrow. If not, I'm going to do a Breezy Bowl story time. And I want to talk about the Real Housewives of Potomac trailer. And love you too, Charles. He already knew I ain't set up that fantasy team. And the last thing I want to talk about is the Amazing Race and the Big Brother crossover. I want to talk about the teams that are going to be on the Amazing Race. I'm going to try to find a way to review it. It's hard to review the Amazing Race, but I'm going to find a way to review it. I think I'm going to... Y'all think Vince going home? Because, see, Vince is in my starting lineup. And is Vince the vote, y'all? Because if Vince going to be the vote, I need to move him. But if Mickey is the vote, I might just move Vince and put Ashley in. Because Ashley not the vote, right? I don't know. The Amazing Race starts in September, probably in 2 or 3 weeks. I might just put Ava in just to be on the safe side. No, I'm going to put Ashley. I'm going to put Ashley in and move Vince. Because I don't think Ashley is going home. I don't think Ashley is going home. I think it's either Vince or Mickey. So I'm just moving both of them out my starting lineup just in case. And I'm just going to have to roll with it. And let's answer the questions. So let me see. Keanu is the HOH. So who I think gonna be HOH next week? Damn it, let me answer the question. Oh, what week we on? They say I got 6 minutes. They won't even let me answer the Big Brother questions. Damn it. Who will be HOH? Next week is week 9, right? Ooh, these K names be tripping you up. Last year was Chemo. What is the man name? I thought it was Keanu. Okay, who gonna win HOH? I'm gonna pick Ashley. Ashley ain't won the HOH, and they just did the wall, so it's not gonna be physical. But I'm about 2 weeks behind. I'm just gonna pick Ashley to be picking, or maybe Will. I'm gonna pick Will. What if Will? I want Will to win the HOH. I want him to get his chocolate drop letter. What is it? Keanu. I don't like that, but okay. I don't know who. Maybe Morgan might win. I'm gonna put Morgan. Morgan gonna win HOH, and then I'm gonna put Keanu to win the veto, cause his ass always win the veto. And then if Morgan is HOH, let's say Lauren get to go home. It's time for Lauren to go home anyway, cause she ain't doing nothing. She ain't got no man in the house or nothing. Her best friend gone. She can go ahead and go to, or Kelly can go. No, I'm gonna say, will Morgan put Kelly on the block? Yes. Kelly can go home next week. Yes, save that. I got it in. You think Lauren gonna win it? I done already saved it, King Cash. I done already saved it. It is what it is. All right, y'all. I do have to go. This was fun. I will be live tomorrow talking about something. It's either going to be Big Brother or Breezy Bowl and Amazing Race. So come back for it. I will holler. Like, comment, share, subscribe. I want to shout out to everyone who has not unsubscribed. I have probably been dormant. Is that the correct word? Dormant for about 2 months because I'm dealing with all this moving and everything, and I haven't been live as much as I used to, but none of y'all unsubscribed. All of y'all knew I was coming back, and I want to thank you for that. And with that being said, I do have to go. I will holler at y'all later. See you tomorrow. Bye.